With diverse flora and fauna, magnificent natural landscapes, and an ecological biosphere that supports life, this wonderful planet is our earthly home. From our animal co-inhabitants to the lush rainforests and life-giving soil, we cherish all these as gifts from the Creator. It is a common theme in the world's major faiths that during our temporary stay here, we should be good stewards of Mother Earth. Throughout the years, Supreme Master Ching Hai has shared the message of leading a balanced life while following a spiritual path. Not only must we nourish our spirits, but we share the responsibility to care for nature and our fellow beings. In light of recent scientific evidences which pinpoint the raising of livestock as the #1 contributor to climate change, Supreme Master Ching Hai affirms the important message she has noted for over the past few decades. We must be vegetarian, meaning an animal-free diet, and practice sustainable living. Today we present to you Part 4 of a 14-part series titled The Secrets of Venus, a discussion by Supreme Master Ching Hai with Supreme Master Television staff concerning the detrimental impacts of the meat diet on human health, the environment, and ultimately the health of our planet as well as other planets.
As many as non-vegetarian planets, there are also as many vegetarian planets.
Okay.
It's countless. Our galaxy alone, there are countless already, yes. And these vegetarian society planets, they are more advanced than us, yes. They even have traveling bells, you know. There are much more that we could never dream of. But we will have it. We will have all that and more if our planetary population became more compassionate, more calm, more developed inside through calmness, through meditation, through vegetarian diet, through compassion. But we just have to be patient and pray. You guys, all the people have to pray for divine intervention. Pray to all the gods and goddesses. Pray to all the merciful angels that they come down, materialize themselves somehow, because they can. They can. They cannot stay forever, of course, nor do they want to stay forever. But I told you already in some other time that the god and goddesses from different higher level could come down to earth and manifest themselves for a certain period of time. It depends on from where they come and for what purposes. So I have requested them, I have prayed to all of them, please come down and help us. We really need you all right now. And I do hope that it works, because they did come down. So don't be surprised if in the supermarket you bump into some nice-looking boy and look like you could fall in love with him or something. Please don't. He might disappear in 1 or 2 weeks and leave you heartbroken.
Thank you so much, Master. Thank you.
You're welcome, honey.
Some of the diseases related to meat consumption and/or production: swine flu, Ebola reston virus. Cured meats and fish increase leukemia risk in children. Antibiotic-resistant superbug infections from a strain of Staphylococcus aureus. Blue tongue disease, E. coli, salmonella, bird flu, mad cow disease or Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, 90% of the population at risk. Pig's disease or PMWS, listeriosis, shellfish poisoning, preeclampsia, Campylobacter, Clostridium difficile, diseases hidden in healthy appearing livestock. Some of the costs of meat eating. Infertility. Eating just 1 serving of meat per day increases the risk of women's infertility by 32%, with additional meat consumption increasing the risk. Heart disease. Over 17 million lives lost globally each year. Cost of cardiovascular disease is at least $1 trillion a year. Cancer. Colon rectal cancer. Over 1 million new colon cancer patients diagnosed each year. More than 600,000 colon cancer-related mortalities annually. In the United States alone, colon cancer treatment costs about $6.5 billion US. Millions of people are newly diagnosed with other meat-related cancers every year. Diabetes. 246 million people are affected worldwide. An estimated $174 billion US spent each year on treatment in just the United States. Obesity. Worldwide, 1.6 billion adults are overweight, with 400 million more who are obese. Costs $93 billion US each year for medical expenses in the United States alone. At least 2.6 million people die annually from problems related to being overweight or obese. Environmental. Use up to 70% of clean water. Pollute most of the water bodies. Deforest the lungs of the earth. Uses up to 43% of the world's cereal. Uses up to 85% of the world's soy. Cause world hunger and wars. 80% cause of global warming. Plus more.
Some of the costs of milk consumption. Bacterial microbes, pesticides and enzymes found in cheese derived from the inner stomach linings of other animals. Up to 80% of the calories in cheese are from pure fat. Breast, prostate and testicular cancer from hormones present in milk. Hysteria and Crohn's disease. Hormones and saturated fat leads to osteoporosis, obesity, diabetes and heart disease. Linked to higher incidences of multiple sclerosis. Classified as a major allergen. Lactose intolerance. Plus more.
For more urgent information, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/killers.
My second question is, has there ever been a time in our solar system when it was a community of planets and we were interacting with each other as the same on Earth?
Oh, yes. Of course. Yes. That was long time ago. Long time ago. We had interplanetary connection and all that.
Then what made it stop? What
Yes.
was the change that made it not happen anymore?
Well, we degrade ourselves into material, greed, cruelty, ignorance, forgetful of our divine nature, and just plunging into material depth. So the more we go down, the more we go down. And so that's why we arrive at what we are right now. And I do hope people truly wake up on time. Otherwise, that's it. That's that.
Thank you so much for your time, Master, and I think we all believe that having you over here, we're definitely going to save this planet. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. Let's hope so, eh? Yes, let's hope so. And you do pray, okay?
Yes, Master.
You can pray to Master Power in time of emergency. You can pray to Master Power for liberation in this lifetime. But for our planetary problem, we have to pray to all the divine power up there, everywhere, around us, above us, under us, if you will. We have also divine people with power who lives under us as well, under the earth crust, yes, deeper in the middle of the earth or a little deeper under the crust of the earth. We have to pray to all these divine beings.
Yes, Master.
To help us in some way, because we are in a physical dimension. So we have to pray to them, request them, invite them to come into our planetary physical existence. And no matter how short the time they can come and then they leave and then they come back and leave. It's like visa expired. And please come back again, We always be glad to extend their visa indefinitely. But the thing is, it's not all of them who'd like to come down. I have to beg and pray and request. And we don't blame them, do we? Yeah? Who like to come down here, especially when the house on fire? Huh? But we need them. So do pray with me, okay?
Yes, Master. Yes.
We need another 60%, more or less 60% vegan population, eh? We have about 40-something now. It's still very reachable, right?
Yes, Master.
Hello, Master.
Hello. Yeah.
I have a question about the swine flu that is spreading on planet Earth right now. I would like to know that are those planets who were destroyed in the past, like Venus or Mars, have they been experiencing such pandemics like swine flu?
Oh, yes. And more. Yes. And swine flu is nothing yet, baby. We will experience worse than that if we don't change our way of life. If we don't turn around and walk in the opposite direction, then we are heading toward destruction of all kinds. You see, planetary warming, yes, methane gas from all sides now, not just from livestock, but because the livestock is trigger methane gas from all sides, from the riverbed, from the permafrost, from the bed of the ocean, from the mountains, from the dying forests. Do you understand? And even living forests, alive forests. If the atmosphere is too hot, the forests also cannot absorb CO2. And they could even release CO2 themselves as well. So we are surrounded by trouble. There's only one escape route that I have told you already. I wish there are several. It's only one. We wedge. That's the path to go. Then maybe we still can have time. Yeah?
Thank you, Master.
You're welcome.
I have another question.
Please do it.
Is there a certain quality that determines which planet a soul can incarnate to?
Yes. Yes. There's a standard for humans and animals and all beings alike that we have to adhere to or live up to in order to be reborn in more favorable planet or worse planet or maybe hellish existence, which is only suffering. Our planet is half and half, see? We have sometimes suffering, sometimes happiness. In some part are very, very heavy burdened with the bad karmic retribution. The people suffer too much. In some place, people are okay. But okay for how long? You see, that is another question. Some people are okay for now, but if they overspend their past life merit and do not build up more present for the future good merit, then they will not be okay after a while or after this lifetime. Yes?
And I like your dress very much too.
Ah, merci. Because you are French. French people, they love fashion.
Hi, Master.
Hi.
I have some questions about the sun and the moon. But before I ask that, you mentioned something very interesting about the two Venuses.
Yes?
And I was just wondering, you said that you were there, so was it through your presence and guidance and grace that they were able to survive?
Ah, you asked me to praise myself or something?
No, I mean...
I'm very shy about that. Even when people praise me, I am all blushing already. You ask me about this stuff. Well, think about it for yourself, okay? I'm more than happy to serve anywhere.
Was Master doing the same thing over there as you are doing right now?
I'm doing this job life after life. It's just like a lifer, like I can't quit. Wherever I go, I'm assigned a similar job. Some places are more pleasant because people are less obstructive, yes, less karmically burdened. Well, some places are very heavily burdened. If it's too heavy, then I won't be sent there. I'm not allowed to go there. Not allowed, not like I don't have the power to go there. It's just the bad karmic build-up from the people. We cannot do much. We have to respect the karmic law of the universe as well.
It was a pleasure to have you with us today for Between Master and Disciples here on Supreme Master Television. Tune in tomorrow for Part 5 of Supreme Master Ching Hai's discussion titled The Secrets of Venus. And now, Animal World, Our Co-Inhabitants, is up next, right after Noteworthy News. Wishing you much love and peace under Heaven's grace.
For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/BMD